would you say are the things you're hoping to see the greatest improvement in Monday night?
Man, I want to improve everywhere. I mean, we kind of work on a lot of different things every day. You know, um, defensively, I want us to be a little better in some of our coverages, a little bit more discipline. I think offensively, I want to see us keep the floor spaced a little bit better. Um, Try to, you know, get into our drive, kick, swing game, um, where we're creating opportunities for our teammates a little bit more. And I just, defensively, I want to see us a little bit better in transition. You know, uh, Warriors had 30 fast break points on us in that game, and that's a ton. It's a ton.
So the first preseason game, and obviously you worked to clean those things up. If they played like that in the second preseason game, does the intensity go up in terms of, okay, guys, teaching moment first game, then later on it's more like, okay,
Well, here's the thing, Aaron. Like no matter how that game went, we're still 4 or 5 days into camp. You still adding and putting stuff in.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So like it was good that we got that game in. However, like we have a checklist of a lot of things that we got to get in a small amount of time. Um, and so like my practice after the game is not always going to be predicated on what happened in the game in training camp, because you have a set schedule and when you want to put this in or put that in, or is the team even ready to get that in yet? So maybe it slides down a day. Maybe some things you speed up, and put it in a day earlier. So all of that is a lot of times is predicated on how we are in practice, because we don't have enough games to really kind of see it. But there were some things that were really, like I said, like we've talked about, that were eye-opening, that we got out of our first game that we ended up working on. But still, you got to kind of maintain and stay on pace, with other things too, because the season is starting soon.
Chauncey, as far as the battle for that last roster spot with like Dennis and Pat and Marquise, like have any of those guys really set themselves apart so far? Like where does that all stand right now?
There's some guys that have played better than others, but that's not something that I want to share and it be public. And now everybody reads this type of thing, but it's still a battle right now, and we'll kind of see how it plays out.
saw Nurk over here draining some threes. How much of a green light does he have to shoot the three? As long as it's not contested.
Yeah, as long as it's not contested. I mean, I like to see Nurk, shoot that shot. I think he can make that shot. He can make the three-point shot. But when you say green light, we got a couple guys that have the green light to shoot the three. And Nurk is not a green light guy, but he is a guy that can make it, and he's a guy that if he's shooting that shot in rhythm and he's wide open, I want to see him. I want to see him shoot it. I want to see him because he can make it. And then it opens up your defense a little bit. It opens up your offense a little bit, and makes it tough for the defense.
Is that something you figure you might have in your holster, so to speak, with him, or is it something that's just going to be so great it can materialize? So
Well,
I think games where you be thinking of sets to maybe free him up for that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you playing when you playing the Go Bears and the Embiids and things, you want to try to get them out of the paint a little bit. And so sometimes, you have to have that in your holster. But, in a perfect world, we get these guys to a point where, they know how to play off of one another so well that those shots just they get created by action, and it's not me calling a play for our biggest guy to shoot a three-point shot. It just kind of happens, the flow of a game.
Any update on Zeller in terms of timetable yet?
No, I don't know. I don't know a timetable on Cody yet.
Has he had the surgery already, or is he just doing that
That's today.
I don't know what time the surgery was, to be honest with you, but it's set for today.
What about the other guys, Norm?
Yeah, nothing new, Tony. Norm went through some things today. CJ's getting closer too, so I think everybody's right there.
Do you think we're going to see those guys on Monday?
You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's already Friday. It's only. I'm not sure.